My name's Wolfgrim and welcome back to Vampyr, and we are still trying to find our way into the Dawson mansion. I have literally found out nothing about him, so I don't have any hints. So when it comes to the choice of me turning into a vampire or not, I don't really have much choice at this point. We shall see. I don't know if the game will put me in a position where I can't back out from a choice. I'm going to see what happens. Don't know. Ooh. Hello, we have a puzzle. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and that one appears to reset it all. Okay, why would we want to reset it? How low does it go? That's interesting.
It's locked, all right.
Now, let's have a look round. I've pretty much solved that, but it's got 3 levels, which tells me...
It's locked.
Okay, so I can't do anything until that's all out. That's fine. There we go. Does make you wonder what's in that water though. Wait, this is just taking me around on a big... What's turned up? Oh, they've turned up. I thought you guys were friendly down here. Yeah, but I'm doing this all wrong. Yeah, because that's going to happen. I need to concentrate on one. Otherwise they're all going to get on me. And then I'm dead. Cool, sorted. So that's now been unlocked. Cool. Is this, can I blink up there? No. Oh, can I blink from here to there? Okay, so I have got to go down then. That's fine. So that puzzle seemed way too easy. So let's drop it all the way down. Yeah? So that's as low as it will go. Oh, but now the door's locked off. Oh no, I've got stairs here. Ah. Me smart. We have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Small bag of junk. Okay. Okay, game. I'll take it. Not sure what I'm doing with it, but... Actually, has my... Yeah, they've both been reloaded. Cool. I have the shotgun out. Louise? Haven't I got to find someone called Louise? Oh. How do we get to there? Ah. Through here, I presume.
Disgusting arsehole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Wait. You might be a vampire, but enough bullets and you're dead. Right. Hello. Oh god. That's a lot of corpses. Hi.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so.
Yes.
I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
And yeah, you got a headache. I can't do a medical checkup.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Can I not?
You should return to a safe...
Thank you for...
Game won't let me give her medicine. Damn it.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale.
Cool. Right. Ignore the pile of corpses. And the one that appears to be a weeping angel. That's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. Let's just ignore the guy with the spike, and there's something in my eye and I can't see. Professional. She's just gonna... Okay, she's just gonna stand there. That's fine. Let's go to the mansion then. I still need to find... I want a key... Yes, she's ill, that's fine. Where is it? His. I found one already? Okay, apparently I've already found them. I don't know where. Soon I'll just get them as the story progresses. God knows where I found them. Okay, let's... They shouldn't be hostile to me because he doesn't know that I'm... I'm confused. Because this is not what I expected. The music, however... Do I need to say it again? It's beautiful. So we're now into another district of town.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
Hello.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war.
Someone just
I
come in
had
the
a new
shop.
doctor
Hear
when
them.
you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Can I just make a joke for a second? This is a this is a high collar stream. This is a high collar recording. This is. Get it? High collar recording. Okay. I'll carry on. Don't worry. As I was.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't
Very true.
Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
We found a detail on him. That's good. What do you sell?
May I look at your good...
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, what did I need? I needed rivets. And the aluminium part, I think it was.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
You, miss.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
I'm instantly suspicious the way that was worded. It's awfully good.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books. And then laughed at what we showed him.
So he's obviously chasing books as well. Yeah, why are they awake
Why are
at
you
night?
awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
Dr. Reed, I am glad.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
Interesting.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
I'm not carrying like 2 guns
Have you
and an
no
axe.
friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Is that the girl who's mute? And reciting poems, that must be the guy in the graveyard who spoke poetry. That's interesting. Very
Do you
interesting.
enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Okay, so that's all
Goodbye,
that dialogue. Let's just steal everything for a second.
I am sorry, I
hope you
can't help you.
Thank you. Right, now I need to talk to you.
Someone else instead.
Good evening, Miss Price. Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
I've already spoken to her. Done that one.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
She's noticed something.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war.
Not the red shot eyes or
The night
anything.
shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
So, who's all the wrong buttons as always? We've nearly met everybody. She's ill, but I couldn't give her medicine. We have these here. Have we nearly met everybody now? Literally, this guy here, God knows where he is. I don't know. But she sells books.
It's locked, all right.
So I think I'm going to find more books in the mansion. Ah.
But they will not be forgotten.
Hello?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you,
someone else.
sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard.
Oh god.
I
Problems.
don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
What do we say, people? What do we say? I'm here on my own. I really have no time for this. That one? Should we go with that one? Let's go with that one.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the
Oh,
city.
okay.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Whew. That was lucky. He's healthy, good.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
This gentleman's going to prove very useful, I feel. So I need to get on with him.
What are you investigating exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases.
Oh,
Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
didn't I just talk to her? Let's do that one.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
I've already found her.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
I presume the other gentleman's the gentleman in the sewer.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police
No.
attention?
Nothing, not like a few thousand people dying, vampires, skulls, monsters, wolves, drugs, people dying, me killing people. I think I covered everything. Dead corpses. Oh, my sister come back to life. Yeah, I think so. I think. No, nothing at all. Why would I report him? Why would I report him? Who is? I can't remember who he is. What? Why would I report someone? I don't see. Oh, hang on. Would it be? What? I'm very confused. Hang on. Who's it? McCullen. Oh, McCullen's the guy who's head of the, what's it called? The guys that hunt vampires. I can't think of their name. I don't want to report him because he's not actually done anything technically wrong.
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bansher.
Of course it does. Fergal Bansher, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
He's not dead, potentially.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
It's not me.
Killer.
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Interesting.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector.
That was. I did not
Goodbye,
expect.
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I did not
I'm
expect
sure
someone
we'll
from
talk
Scotland
again
Yard.
soon. The Spanish flu is not the only hidden killer around here.
No, you're looking at one right now. Do we have twins? Start with the one on the right.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Where did he? Twins? Oh, you must have a twin. Okay.
What can you tell
Interesting.
me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
Yes, I do.
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
But
Interesting.
what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life, and now I think it's over.
I really don't know what to make of him.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What is going on with these two?
Goodbye, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Are we going to go through all the same ones?
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on...
May I ask what...
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
I still enjoy living.
Then I am sincerely happy for you. True happiness in life seems to be the most difficult goal to reach.
I'm complex with these two right now.
May I
What's
ask
going
why you've
on?
not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
There's something
I'm
else going
afraid
on.
I'm not following you.
No, I'm not.
What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap. At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
I have no idea what to make of that. Can I not heal while I'm in front of these guys? Apparently I cannot. Oh, there's another gentleman who's underground.
It's locked.
Keep out. Ah, there's a rest spot here. There's workbench stuff. Refill all. Come on. Okay. Let's... Oh, I need to examine these. Okay. Do we want to evolve? She's sick. I could sleep. There's only this gentleman here and her I need to worry about. And I can't get to her. Let's evolve. Sod it. Yeah? Yes, let's evolve and we'll see. Okay, where am I going to go with this? Let's go to the next day. Next night. I mean, not day. I always say day. The following night. Good. That's become healthy. She's still sick. I've improved the incurrence. Impacted the borough's economics. Gonna get stable? No, that one's not gonna become stable. Hospital's healthy. Yeah? Just healthy, not sanitized, unfortunately. Oh, she's become ill. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that, so that's not too bad. Nothing bad actually happened for a change. Which is good. It's very good. Now let's go and speak to the gentleman that seemed to be underground. He was like, where was he? Over here somewhere, under the church. Quite a way under the church as well. Which, can I go in this building? I don't get my every... This is very weird. Game is very weird. It's very cool at the same... Yeah, here we go. Gentleman. Did you just hear that? Oh. Oh, I know what this is. This is a puzzle. Now, I heard about this puzzle because when I was looking into the weapons... there's a sword in this church, and I'm assuming this is the puzzle to get to it. I bet you this gentleman is trying to get to it.
A red river, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun. So many signs to...
Okay.
Interpret.
Hello.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Cool. We now got we now have all the hints on him, which gives me the best opportunity to deal with him. Cool. That is good to know.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them. and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
I'm interested. Is he healthy? Yes, he is good.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Okay.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. Cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss.
I would rather not know.
I just did that one.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Wait, so he's a vampire as well? Oh, some believe you.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course.
More book hunting.
I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
I'm not going to read the cards because I feel like that's...
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
So...
It's locked.
Damn it. I really want to know... Is that a door? No. I really want to know how this puzzle works. Did I just fluke it? Yeah, right. One last. Nope, didn't work. Okay. Anyway, I think I was kind of hoping I'd get to Dawson's Mansion, but yeah, lots of dialogue. Anyway, I've been Wolf Grim. This has been Vampire. I shall see you all next time.